time to get into the crunchy casserole of game that is Entropy. We're going to be digging through the demo of this game, and I don't know how long it is. We might not get to the end of it tonight, but we'll see. It's published under, was it Dread XP, and is from the developer of Dread Delusion, which I have not played, but have heard lots and lots of good things about. It's in that sort of Lunacrid vein, you know, like a sort of, what was that genre called? It's like the thing that like Fallout is, and what else is like that? Gloomwood, or maybe Thief. Although these are all disparate examples. Immersive sim. Yeah. Dread Delusion is a dark fantasy immersive sim with lots of absurdism in it, and you do like magic and shit. Entropy, however, is a tactical turn-based RPG. And it has a low poly art style, evocative of the PS1. And we weren't sure how much we liked the sprite art at first, when we first saw like trailers of it and stuff. Especially because, you know, we lean more towards a moe aesthetic. Think like Final Fantasy VII originals, old pixel art shit, old polygons. And so this game is more Final Fantasy VIII. We did already start a game, but we didn't get very far in it. We only have 3 slots. One for each gender, I guess. You belligerent fool, you'll kill them all! That feels weird. Hard and not even easy is available in the demo. To prevent streaks of bad luck, you'll sometimes get advantageous dice rolls. I'll save cannot be disabled. Dice advantage. Advantage rolls will roll 2 dice and select the highest result. Only applies to hit rolls, not damage. Changing difficulty. Difficulty can be changed mid-playthrough, but doing so may prevent certain achievements from being attained. The hanged man kicks, finds foothold, grasps down air. Untying his noose, he steps from off the stool to wake his children. Bifree the Younger, ode to Entropy. Draenog Town, 1402, OEC. How now, men, women, and amen all. We, the Targus Performing Company, graciously thank you for your attendance. Our humble play begins o'er 1,000 years past, if you can imagine such a time. Psst, players. The sorry state of you lot. I can smell you from here. Did you all go swimming in a brewery? Now, which of you is performing? Which of you is performing Vartanio tonight? We're almost up. And drunk or no, you better not botch your lines. Woman P. Since girlhood, you've borne the genetic traits of Claude Trigus, granting you keen reflexes. Man P. A young performer, full of heart, You've always corralled others to your thinking. Aim P. Of the third gender, neither man nor woman, oft misunderstood. You've grown resilient. MB. Footsteps I hear. Ah, here comes Vartanio, king of all the sorry souls of this wretched land. I take my leave. Your head throbs. You shouldn't have let the others corral you into drinking that sit's pint. Now, where are your lines again? Oh, woe engulf me. Once the mere utterance of Vartanio struck awe in every bosom of my kingdom. Now they curse my name, spitting its letters as if poison. But did I not rule with the finest, the noblest of virtues? Did I not rule with... Shit, you think... What's the noblest, the kingliest virtue? Did I not rule with heart seeking only mirth for my subjects? Did I not rule with an agile mind, outwitting all who threatened me? Did I not rule with grit so the kingdom could weather any hardship? Yeah, an agile mind. I will admit, mayhaps my studies distracted me. Mayhaps, with my eyes averted, the rot set in. Your Majesty, the rebels are at thy palace gates. Ah, to think, a king must bear arms against his own people. Well, so be it. Squire, damn, what weapon was it again? Swords are governed by the melee attribute, which affects hit rate and damage to close combat arms. Bring me my sword and shield! Oh damn, I really like that sword. Now, throw open the gates. I will greet my subjects with the manners most pertinent on this wildest of nights. Mark these words in terror. Will they howl the name Vartanio? It's cool that was also lore? This player of Vartanio is surely something. They shake and sway with pure passion for the material. If it's the same player I saw in the Hog's Tavern earlier, 'tis not passion that does it. Begging your pardon, sir, but an urgent report from the gates. Fighting broken out, but with who, we're not sure. Probably just drunkers starting trouble again. You two, with me. Oh, different sounds when you step and stuff. That's pretty cool. Squish, squish, squish. I do love to squish. Can be used to rotate your camera. Good maestros. This is an amazing way to build a character. Oh yeah, this was very, very succinct. weapons? This deep in the gloaming aisles? Impossible! Soldiers, stand firm! And you there, players, I care not if those are weapons, be mere props. We need every able body. To me! You? He's talking to you, isn't he? On second thought, maybe you should have stopped on the fourth pint. Well, you should have stopped on the fourth pint. We'll arrange into 2 rows. Theater players, get behind me. And use ranged weapons if you have them. Soldiers, defend those in the back. Now get ready. They come. Also, it is very Kingdom Hearts, you choosing your weapon. Also dictating your, being able to dictate your weapon and your, like, expertise, or like, you know, the skill you, you class into. For some reason they can't attack. Oh, it's because they're in the back row with a physical weapon. If you're in the back row with a physical weapon, you can't get out of the row to attack. You can only attack with a range thingy. The fact that you can permanently lose any party member other than your main character is kind of insane. Piercing shot. Characters may perform 1 action per turn. Each character can increase that character's turn delay by a certain amount. Each action will increase that character's turn delay by a certain amount, delaying their next turn. More powerful actions like certain weapon skill abilities may take an even greater turn delay than the basic attack. Damn. To enable more detailed tactical overlay. For some reason, this view is making me think of Legend of the Dragoon. Wow. The thing sure was strong. After feeling like every bone in your body was crushed, there was only the briefest of agonies before all light, sound, and sensation drained from your world. How long did you linger in darkness, in silence? A moment? An eternity? You cannot say. The sand runs thin. There is no time. The voice punctuates your silence. It is the first voice you have heard for a long time. Maybe the first voice you have ever heard. Ah, that feeble pickings are these, and the winds are weak. I'm losing sight. So be it. You'll have to do. The target's company journal, the prized possession of your troop. You should take this back to Kovis, where your troop called home. So now I have access to menus. This is your journal. At any one time, you have a single selected party member visible on the left panel. You can scroll through the party members. When you access new journal menu page, such as equipment, you will be accessing that page with your current selected party member. Rusty sword. After equipping your characters, be sure to visit the formation page to make sure they are positioned to your liking. Remember that certain weapons can be used from the back row. Rusty sword. They call it headlopper. A sturdy shield. The stripe patterns ward off malice. Hello, hello. How are you on this most faithful of nights? Here, under a simple shrine to the murmur, lies a hopeless grave. In these troubled times, few can achieve a place in a soul garden when they pass, but in fear of a dark death, their families bury them with old rituals all the same. I can't believe everyone's dead. Very traumatic. I'm okay and eepy. And, hi. How about you? I have a fair amount of THC in my body, so that's kind of nice. I should drink some more water, though. It's fucking hot. All things considered, I'm pretty well. The demon silhouette before you twitches wrongly. Cuts and abrasions line its flesh, with bones protruding from lumps of clotted blood. It licks its lips. Missed one, have we? Come hither, man folk, for your blood pumps too cleanly through your skin flesh. My blade will make you pretty, and together we will rejoice. I want my flesh to stay exactly how it is, thank you very much. I came here from the anarchist tag, by the way. Ah, I see. Glad to know it's doing its work and I'm meeting other anarchists. Though we aren't expressly talking about anarchism right now. I think the closest we came was in the last game, well, the first game. We were talking about collective action and the game reflecting themes of solidarity, which is pretty cool. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Speaking of solidarity. All characters have courage, which represents their mental state. Oh, I didn't know that. When a character is knocked out, their allies will lose courage. A character with low courage is easier to hit. In addition to attacking normally, a character can also choose a target, a specific body part. Targeting has a lower chance to hit, but if enough damage is dealt, the body part can be destroyed, resulting in a powerful debuff. For instance, severing an enemy's arm may mean they can no longer use the weapon they held in that hand. Disabling a leg, meanwhile, will mean they can no longer reposition. Some monsters will have unique body effects with specific injury debuffs. It's worth experimenting with targeted attacks to find out what these are. Left arm. No arm for you. Oh, I'm Riskbyte, by the way. We're the Fluffbyte Entertainment System. We're a plural system of VTubers. I use they them pronouns. I'm heading the stream right now, but you peek into the stream at any one time, and it could be any of our amalgamation of weird critters. Let's get the other arm now. Oh, well, I guess you're dead now. Reaching level, they can increase their attribute points. The fate of any knocked out characters will also be displayed here. If the character dies from their wounds, they'll be permanently removed from your party. When increasing attributes, you are given a chance to commit or revert, allowing you to see the effects this will have on the character's success rate stats. You can also see contextual information of any ability, stat, or status effect belonging to the selected party member. If a character, for instance, has suffered an injury status effect, you may see its effects on the screen by selecting R. Oh, the more heart you have, the more you'll survive mortal wounds. I mean, it's not like I leveled up or anything. I know how to play an RPG, gosh. This is how you equip things. It's obviously necessary no matter what your skill level. It's all black. Who goes there, folk or demon? You're done for. He forms an expression somewhere between a smile and a grimace. Ah, you're a bright one, eh? So what, you the type to gut a wounded Dreyog knight? Or will you hear his plea? What do you need? Alas, our semaphore tower is first to fall to the demons. Before the alarm can be raised, there's an inn over yonder, about a day's walk thereabouts. There's got its own semaphore tower, the next in the chain to Cuvius. You must make sure that they send a message that this was a demon assault. Mayhap's word has got to them already, but I've met the old man who operates the tower, and he's a fool. I'd wager he reported only foul weather. Okay, I'll get going. He smiles weakly. Aye, you'll make your grandmas proud, alright? Here, take my mace. I've not the strength to swing it anyway. The shattered sword will have to do. Rusty mace. A creature of an era long gone. Dog. Now leave me to my fate. I won't see my ancestors, but I've done them proud. I wonder if there's a possibility he could survive. I wonder if it has anything to do with if I unburden him of his chest plate. Medicinal moss. Okay, I can't pick up anything off of bodies. Tutorial note. If you enter an enemy's line of sight, it will chase you down and attack, initiating battle. But if you approach the enemy from behind, it will take a moment to notice you, even if you're running. This means it's possible to avoid encounters, but you can also use S to unsheath your weapon, with it ready to strike an enemy. Striking an unaware enemy will give you an advantage in battle, allowing your characters to strike first. Ah. I don't think I was fast enough. Damn. Fucking disembodied lungs. Oh wow, yeah, spells can fizzle, and if they fizzle, they hurt the caster. Critical damage to your lungs. Damn it. Ugh, the sounds. Wow, it's gonna be a long time until I get to level 2. The young wafer trembles before you, her eyes darting around the flame-licked ruins. A globule of snot hangs uneasily from a nostril. Oh, this isn't what I expected from the great town of Draenog, not at all. Clutched to her belly is a tattered codex, stuffed all full of markers. If you didn't know any better, you'd almost say it looked like a spell book. Noticing her interest, she clutches the book tighter. Oh, this old thing. I suppose it's not what most people expect when they think of a shaper wizard. But I've been tutored by the elder of my village since I was this high. I can speak with the makers around us and even mastered a whole spell. I don't have time for this. Whoa, wait, don't leave me here. A surge of flame bursts from a pile of wreckage nearby, causing you both to cower before the searing heat. Look, we should really get out of here, huh? Can I tag along with you? Well, two's better than one. Tozar is joining your party. She beams a smile, revealing a few missing teeth. Oh, makers be praised. I'm Tozar, by the way. Let's get out of here. Oh, I see. Based on the, what you say, you get more lore or not. So actually say how spells work, which also talks about mechanics. And like, how you can take damage if a spell goes wrong. Oh, you already had one. Oh, okay, dual wielding. Okay, if they're in the back row, then they will just... Okay. Ah. A simple leather hat. Fashion souls. Ah, over there, look! It's one of those demons! Makers, don't they look so creepy? It's not quite like a corpse, but like the body is remaking itself. That one has armor on it. If I could try casting a spell, it could bypass its defenses and try to poison it. And those little walking lungs, it must be using makers to walk around like that, so it's probably magical. Try targeting its bronchi and maybe it can stop casting any spells. Oh damn, they heard me yapping. Here we go! Wow, she's so helpful. I love how the player is a double entendre. Shaping spells and channeling spells can be cast just like ranged weapons, e.g. from the back row, while exponentially powerful spells can miscast, causing not only the spell to fail, but also the caster to receive damage. Right now, you only have a codex casting item, which means you can only cast shaping spells. These physically based spells are difficult to cast, but have devastating effects. You can find or purchase a new spell, it will become available for all casting in your party, even new recruits. Finally, if your party member gains certain perks with a Shaper Wizard, such as a Shaper Wizard or Overcast, the spells available to them will become more powerful. Be sure to check the abilities journal screen for more info. Offhand jab. And now you're dead. Bile! Yeah, it works. Now you're poisoned. stun strike. Oh, 95% chance will hit? I like dual wielding. Characters won't leave your party if you run out of money, but you will be very poor. The more party members you have, the more money is divided amongst everyone. And you don't have access to other people's inventories, you have to pay them basically. Alright, now attacking. Advantage. Make sure to check the weapon skills of your equipped weapons and use them to your advantage. Every type of weapon has an associated weapon skill that can be used instead of a normal attack. They're often more tactical, though they do have certain drawbacks. A sword, for instance, can use focus strike, which almost guarantees you'll hit the target, but at the cost of delaying your next turn. Maces, meanwhile, perform a stun strike, which sacrifices accuracy with a chance of stunning the enemy. You can find more information about skills and weapon and abilities on the journal page. Damn. Oh, you can't attack with your sword now. You attacked me with a stump. That's so cute. I like the sound of the flesh and sinew rip. Never mind. Are you getting out of here? Come on, let's make a break for it together. Sure, let's go. Shears joined your party. Okay, so the character you get is random? Because when we played before, there was a different character waiting here. If we get in a fight with any demons, let's try to run, okay? So, what's Shears about? Oh, crossbow. Someone who should definitely be in the back. Can stop a crossbow bolt, but probably yields to a bullet. Nah, it's open on the other side. What is that mushroom? That's on the title screen as well. It was weird how they were waiting though. That felt silly. Oh, we hit it. Oh, miss. KO. Maybe I should just did some normal attacks, honestly. Ew. The mud and squelchy sounds. Militia spear. A long spear for thrusting. Is that a weather vane? It's not even rusty. That's so good. Remember, entropy auto-saves your progress. If you quit the game, the next time you play, you'll respawn at the last shrine. There's no game over in entropy, but your mercenaries can die permanently, so watch your step. An imposing stranger in charcoal black armor approaches you. In the flickers of flame, you struggle to make out the figure when his booming voice pins you to the ground. What's this? A rodent scurrying from the flames. Ah, but we recognize this one. You performed a play earlier this eve. We watched and listened from beyond the walls. We are not so dissimilar, for my kind know how to strut and fret upon a stage. The figure gestures at the surrounding carnage. You could call this a performance of our own. Pray tell, do you like it? If this is a performance, the playwright's an ass. Oh, I couldn't agree more. All sound and fury signifying nothing. Just as we like it. Oh, wow. This fucker really likes Shakespeare, huh? Oh. Don't whiff. Okay, I need to get those swords out of their hands. Oh wow, that was some critical damage. 0. That's so beautiful. Because I have a spear, I can hit from the back. Shit, that sounds weird. I do like to hit from the back, though. It's really nice to be able to do melee and basically have range. Spears go hard. Dragoons don't get nearly enough credit. Okay, at least that hit. Ah. Shears is being a great bullet sponge. Alright, so now you're stuck. Healing. You missed anyway. Oh. I actually meant to target something specific. Alright. I need to stop playing around. You attacked me with the hand you don't have. Die. Game of Thrones your ass. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, I stab you in the eye. So this is the end. Out, out, brief candle. Wow, that was actually... This game is incredibly poetic. I sure did kill that guy. We're all players strutting upon a stage. On and on we go. Wow, yeah, there's all sorts of lore we haven't hit yet. We almost are caught up to our save that we had already. Crooked tree. Gimme. Campfire. Wow, I look threatening. The man looks at you with tired eyes. Some foreign creature stirs within his clothing. You think it might be some sort of rat. Well met, travelers. You can call me Lanark. The roads are seldom trod by small groups. You should be on your guard. You don't seem so bothered yourself, he grimaces. I've seen my fair share of battles. Don't concern yourself with my safety, stranger. He looks you up and down and sighs. You don't exactly look prepared to face the perils of the road. Pray tell, what's your profession? None of your business. Well, I can hardly let you wander off without sparing some words of advice, so what do you wish to know? Ask advice on prowess in battle. He smirks. You surely need it. Well, ask away. Positioning? In battle, all combatants can be positioned in either the front or back rows. Their front row will protect those behind them, meaning you cannot attack a protected enemy in the back row with a regular melee attack. But this works both ways. The protected combatant in the back row cannot use melee attacks either. There are ways of circumventing this, of course. Firstly, you can simply kill the enemy in the front row, leaving their comrade open to attack. But there are also plenty of weapons that allow you to bypass rows entirely. A spear can bypass a single row, meaning you can attack from the rear, or, if you're positioned at the front, you can attack protected enemies. Ranged weapons, like crossbows and muskets, are even more versatile, allowing you to target almost anyone you wish. And remember that you can reposition during battle if you wish to change tactics. Entries and resting. If the allies' health is depleted, they will fall in battle. You will not be able to rouse them for the rest of the fight. Their fate is with the gods, and it is only when the battle is done that you will discover their condition. Some will miraculously escape with nary a scratch. Others will suffer an injury, a long-lasting affliction that will reduce their combat prowess. Others still will simply die. When a party member dies, there is nothing that can be done. You will retain their equipment, but will have lost a companion. Resting at a safe location will heal all of your health and any negative status effects, but will not heal your injuries. For that, you must seek a doctor. Also, if you have camping supplies, you can use them to set up camp while on the world map. This will let you speak to your party members and rest. Courage and morale? Morale is hugely important for any fight. Combatants start with regular courage, but this can be dented if the battle turns against their favor. Taking damage or seeing an ally fall in battle will reduce courage. Courage affects hit points and evasion. Break the enemy's morale and you will find it much easier to land your blows. Am I stuck talking to him? Oh, that's all. Certainly. Did you need me to ask anything else? Directions? You've got a compass, yes? Well, where are you headed? I need to return to Kovis, the home of my troop. So you're homeward bound, eh? Well, you're a ways away, so it'll be quite a trek. At least it's easy to get your bearings from this place. Kovis is Tormwards from here, so you must have to follow the big arrow on your compass. Or you would if these gloaming isles weren't so irregular. The path curves around Torm west, taking you past the Blind Bat Inn. You probably passed through a Targus outpost to get here from Curvis, but I'm afraid all the gates have been locked shut on the account of the quarantine measures, so you may need to get creative if you wish to return home. I've heard there's a path through Clognog's forest, but I would not advise it. Folks say the soul gardener who tends it has gone mad. Need help understanding this damn compass. Did you never have to navigate for your troop? Very well, I'll explain the basics. All compasses point to the ancient city of Tourmaline, the capital of the long-faded Uri's empire, and from there the despised Emperor Valtano once ruled. Nobody knows why compasses point that way. Legend says that long ago compasses used to point in a different direction, but they were all enchanted by Valtano, such was his ego. Regardless, it matters not. When getting your bearings with the compass, first you must orient yourself to the Torlemain, and then you can determine the other cardinal directions of east, west, and in the opposite direction from Torlemain, voidward. From where you can calculate the ordinal directions between those, Torlem east, Torm west, void east. You get the idea. That's all. Thank you. Alright, everything else is new to me. Have you played Croquet Dragoon Chapter 5? No, actually... No, I don't think we... I don't think we have. We literally told our partner when it came out and then didn't play it ourselves. Gosh, that's gonna be a whole stream. That's gonna be like an 8-hour stream, probably. While on the world map, press X to set up camp for the night. Doing so will transition to a camp scene and heal your party, though more serious injuries may require a doctor. Guess we might as well see it. Oh, wow. That's so cool. I've heard it's really good. I mean, I'm not surprised. Every chapter of Croquet Dragoon is really good. It feeds my soul. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's really touching. We're really happy we helped you find it. Croquet Dragoon is pretty important to us, too. Actually, it's a shame we haven't done any fan art of it yet. We didn't really learn to draw until after we got into it. And we've been pretty busy with art of our own. We're working on a visual novel for the Tatagiri Game Jam Volume 2. So we have a very limited time to hopefully finish it. We were working on it today, actually. We don't have names in our trade. No real names. I mean, when you die, they put you in the nameless ground for the dark death to take you. Damn, this guy is he's pretty optimistic, huh? In death, maybe members of Project Mayhem do have a name. By coming along with you, I've broken my clad bond and disgraced my lineage. But I'll atone, see. With the money I make, I'll bring it all back to the village. We'll get better tools, better yields. Make it through the winter. Yeah, this game is cooking. In all the years of traveling with a troop, you see your share of strange and frightening weather. Yet, out here in the wild, it never comes when you can expect it. The rain starts suddenly, and it brings terror. Heavy drops hitting your head, your shoulders, the palm of your hand. Looking closely, you realize that the sky is raining down. Teeth. Teeth that stop being teeth if you try to look at them closely. And then you are no longer able to give them a proper description at all. Seek shelter in a nearby forest. You seek refuge from the cruel elements under the nearby forest cover. The piercing wind drives you further and further. The thunderstorm gases, refusing to leave your lungs. At last, exhausted and befuddled, you find yourself safe and far enough from the storm to collapse in the darkness and find sleep. When your party wakes, you realize you're stumbled upon a recently abandoned camp. Strangely, there's no sign of struggle, and plenty of food has been left to rot. You try not to think about it too much and gather some useful supplies before heading off. Camp supplies gained. Oh. Well, that was useful. Is this Anodyne 2? This is a very familiar art style. Oh no, this is called Entropy. This is a demo for a turn-based RPG with heavy tactical elements. Published by DreadXP and made by the dev of Dread Delusion. It's a weird dark fantasy thingy. Oh my god, I love this wolf. Well, this is a good boy. Drymog soldier. The guard outstretches a hand as you approach. No one step further. You lot. The dragon gate is closed. On account of quarantine. There must be some way to get through. Only those with the passage humors may pass. A special type of germ that you can get by drinking passage scope. Diplomats and high-flying folk from Carvis might have it. But not you lot. What's through this gate anyway? Any folk will tell you. There's nothing but rusted junk beyond these walls. All the old clods fell to war or famine, and the scrap mines either dried up or deemed too dangerous. Few pass through here now. We're going through whether you like it or not. Oh yeah? That sounded awful like a threat, traveler. On second thoughts, we were just leaving. Smart move, now get lost. This wolf looks remarkably like the fucking giant wolf in Fear and Hunger, just not so big. I was gonna say Dread Delusion. The rendering style is exactly the same. Yeah, we actually haven't played Dread Delusion, but it's on our list. Blind Bat Inn. This game weeps style. It's insane. And the fucking talk sprites. Ugh, I'm dying. Oh, another non-binary. Yo, what up? The young Aemon stands uneasy. As their sullen eyes meet yours, they scratch underneath their ill-fitting curious. Say, tally-ho, Wayfarer. Doth they come from, Darnog, perchance? Yes, the place smolders in ruin. So the rumors are true. I had sought to travel there, for I'd heard talk of demon sightings. I'm a hunter by trade. They call me Slagner. I'm technically a Strigoi hunter, only since the mythical beasts are long extinct in these lands. Other prey must suffice, but mostly rodents if I'm honest. I need to return to Covius. Do you know the way? Well, I came through the gates of Covius, which sits next to Cathlog's forest. Only, I've heard they locked it tight on account of the quarantine. So maybe the only way to Covius might be cutting through Cathlog's forest itself, though it's a dangerous route full of peril. Still, if you want to risk it, Cathlog's forest is Tormist on the compass from here. You're a Strogai hunter? Last of the Selgear line. My pa would throw a fit, me. Last of the Strigoi hunters? A lad who's never even seen one of the beasts? And an aim in the boot. They're all wicked things. Lightning fast. They feast upon human flesh and can be killed solely by beheading. Only a Stragni has not been seen in the Gloaming Isles since my father slew the beast of Baranduk before I was born. Many assume they are but a myth. As they can imagine, 'tis trying times for a hunter of an extinct breed. Where am I? This is the Blind Bat Inn, so named because it lies on the road to Covius, the greatest city of these Gloaming Isles, which bears the emblem of a bat. Though not a place of import in itself, the inn is host to a Smearmore tower, which passes messages down a chain of similar towers on the horizon. Farewell, Selknir. Wait, before thee departs, would thee consider taking me on thine travels? I'm destitute, see, but as long as I can take my share of the coin, like any merc, I can lend my sword to thine entourage. Sure, why not? Selknir has joined your party. They grin weakly. Many thanks, Wayfarer. I won't let you down. Alright, so what's your equipment looking like? A malicious crossbow, huh? I got 2 bow peeps. Hunter's Curious. Sugnir's family curry is said to have been bathed in the blood of Stragny, though lately only rats. My daughter, Meredith. Have you seen her? They say I never actually had a daughter, and that my son just got devoured by demons. But for some reason, all I can think about is Meredith. Tutorial mode. Party reform points. Party reform points can be found scattered throughout places in the world. Look out for statues of glowing glyphs. At these meeting places, you are able to switch characters between the active and reserve parties using the formation journal page. Remember that you can always switch characters on the world map. Really no reason to have anyone in reserve right now. Yesterday we got a freak to sing a little song for us. The maidens of old Dalagan 'twas made me all teary-eyed. Ah, Vernitado piss. Burn me, it's no use. We're trying to interrogate the darndest thing, but anything it spits out is other nonsense. Oh, this is fucking torture. I think this thing was once my neighbor, Pavel. That's why I vouched with the boys to leave it alive, you hear me, Pavel? You sop son of a whore? Oi there. The old soldier slams down his pipe and fixes you with a penetrating stare from his one good eye. Oh, hey! He interrupts your niceties with a wave of the hand. Blah, blah. Now, see here, you look like you've been traveling the roads. Tell me, have you been accosted by those damn gloaming gits? Gloaming who? Those sods. Defile the name of our gloaming isles with their petulant moniker. But that's not why I hate them. Well, not just why. Those bastards stole my pipe. That thing was passed down from my father, who kept it with him all through the Third Demon Crusade. He said, puffing on that thing, was all that kept him sane amid the horrors. Now I've got a purse of coins for anyone who can get it back for me. I'll see what I can do. Ah, that's the spirit. Their camp is atop the cliffs, about a day's hike up the hill, behind the Blind Bat Inn. The old soldier gives you a brief nod and returns to his pint, seemingly done with the conversation. Ah, poor thing. Are you a survivor of Draenor? We've others claiming refuge here too. My name's Italag. Please, let me know if you want me to make you a bed or anything else. Looking for hired swords. Ah, the road can be dangerous for a loner. Well, there's a notice board there on the other side of the room. Some folks will gladly join you for the right price. Can I ask you something? Of course, this place is the Blind Bat, just between Cardog's Forest and, well, what used to be Draenor Town. Tell me about Draenor, the town that burned. The town you just came from. Well, you know better than me, but I heard the place was ransacked. Some said by brigands, but others said demons. Of course, I don't want to call anyone a liar, but the town was home to Claude Draenor. For generations, they fortified the place with wooden palisades, like a hedgehog's spikes. Pretty impenetrable for a demon. Now we've got only a fair share of demons in these parts, but a band of sentient ones organized and clever enough to lay siege to a town? Maybe I just don't want it to be true. Why the blind bat? There's been an inn here for as long as anyone can remember, long before these dark days, and it's always been called the Blind Bat. We're the furthest Claude Trigus established from Calvis, see? The Claude Trigus is known for their bat-like mutations, she points to her angular ears. Hence the Blind Bat. That's all I want to know. Let me know if you need anything else. Thank you, Talak. Farewell. Characters displayed on the Mercenary Notice board can be recruited to your party. Defeat a higher character is determined by their level and equipment. Note that some characters may be cheaper than normal because they are injured. A noble of minor Claude, Leaf is accustomed to a higher standard of living than bondsfolk. Seasoned in battle, light-footed and full of determination, carries rusty greatsword and mercenary armor, suffering some severed right leg. Maybe I can sell stuff? Yeah, I don't think I'll get very much for it. Of course I'll waive the fee. You're welcome to stay as long as you need, so long as you're comfortable sharing. Not come, the beds are just through here. Oh, I picked out an accident. I'm glad I got to, Oh, wow. This is making me think of, what was it, Final Fantasy 15? When Kothok turned her back on us, Draenor survived, and the skies rained putrid piss from Valtano himself on our heads for 3 months straight. Darnot stood strong, but now the man starts sobbing. The man starts sobbing like a child who got lost in a dark forest. Damn. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to talk to my party members too. Well, I need to do some more fighting before I can, Actually, I don't think I've fought since I left the demons. After a hard day's march, you are cold, tired, and hungry. And your wits' ends, your party makes you, as your party makes camp and prepares for a rest, you curse everything from your troop to the forest, its spirits, and even your cruel ancestors. You wake up all alone, but also not at all. A silhouette sits next to you by the campfire. Making out any of its features is completely impossible. A voice with no color or character quietly addresses you. You can ask me 3 questions, friend. For your hospitality, I answer. What is your mission? Pa, what have you asked for back at that meadow? Who was the man in the charcoal black armor? Was I there? The guest softly chuckles in his colorless tone. I've heard he's just a milady that walks the earth? A malady, sorry. Words are hard. A malady that walks the earth. What is your favorite play, pray tell? Write this poem, giving thanks to heaven. Familiar with that one, are you, good sire? You feel the creature smile. Unwrite this poem. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. 3 questions should satiate the rest of ye. In the morning, you find a black hat sitting by the dead campfire containing an odd trinket. You pocket it, pack up camp, and continue your journey. Rusty pieces of plate armor used in chips of the game of Lunatic Brigade increases hit chance. Live your life as a mercenary and then play games about being one. Gambler's luck. Alright. While walking near Cathlog's forest, you feel a palatable sense of dread emanating from a swaying tree. As your party walks in an uneasy silence, your mind feels foggy. When you come to your senses, you realize that not only have you entered the forest without intending to, but that you are completely lost. Your troop has traveled the island far and wide, but this place feels completely unfamiliar to you, even in the daylight, and so another whole day is spent trying to get out of the green thicket to no avail. Piglet's lesson. Trust your makers. Old Ole's lesson. Petition the spirits. Old Ole, your stage steward, spent more time in the wilds than he did with the troop when it was on the road. In time, you grew to believe that in his younger years, he was a clod trapper. That's why he was so good at disappearing every morning and returning with fresh meat before each sunset. Dangerous foreign meat for your cooked piglet to cautiously examine soaking clod waters and spices and then prepare for the troop. You don't recall a single instance when he'd be late with his prey or get lost. He always said it was down to the spirits. Remember his wisdom. You find a nice big piece of tree bark, and on it you write with a small twig your petition to the forest spirits. You leave your message on a tree stump. Then you turn all your clothes inside out, bend down, and begin staring at the baleful forest from between your own legs. Soon, the image begins to spin, little by little. Instead of getting dizzy, suddenly you gain a strong sense of clarity towards certain openings in the deadfall. You feel the forest itself showing you the way. Feeling incredibly confident, you march forward in the direction you intuited. Your party is overjoyed when finally the trees give way to reveal the evening sun over rolling grasslands. Found 10 coin. Before you leave the clearing, you notice the wind rustling the leaves of a certain tree. Upon inspection, you find a skeleton clutching a fistful of coins. This doesn't look like much of a forest.
Boy there. You enjoying this road, are ye?
The brigand cracks his knuckles. I've tried knowing better.
Look here, you better show this here road some respect. Because it's our road, property of the Gloaming Gits, yeah?
Oh wait, they're actually called the Gloaming Gits. Wow. Team Rocket over here. The brigand grins, clearly proud. That's a stupid name.
God, you twat!
The brigand spits and shakes his fist.
Now look here, it's 10 coins to pass by this road. You gonna pay up or what?
Sod that, I'm not paying.
Oh, you're gonna regret that. Come on, boys.
3 on 4. Hopefully it'll go alright. Both your characters and enemies have a defense value, determined mostly by armor, which negates a certain amount of weapon soul damage. A high amount of defense will completely negate any damage to health. To counter defense all weapons have a pierce and break stat. Pierce is the amount of weapon's total damage that will ignore defense, dealing direct health damage. Weapons such as daggers have high pierce. Break, meanwhile, will negate the defense by the amount with each attack. Until the end of the fight, with break weapons, it is possible to reduce a character's defense to 0. Blunt weapons like maces have high break. After battle, your characters will automatically regain their poise and repair any equipment, meaning you'll always start battle with full defense. Deference? Oh, really? I missed? His hand's still bleeding. Oh. Oh, that doesn't use up my turn? Don't fizzle, don't fizzle, don't fizzle. Severed right arm. Great job. Ow. I think we can get out of this. Nice. Believe in the heart of murder. Oh, they actually did do some weapon or damage. I guess I should stop targeting that. Okay, you should probably die of poison, but... Oh! Wow. Wow, you guys suck. I guess I'm one to talk. KO. I started this battle thinking I was about to get swept. No more living for you. Ah. Oh my god. Nice. Yep. Campfire time. By coming along with you, I've broken my cloud bond and disgraced. Greetings again, Wayfarer. Okay, so it's all the same. That's fine. Still don't have enough to hire the other mercenary. Conthag's Forest. Okay, now this looks like a forest. The music's fucking sinister. The old man's furrowed brow entirely conceal his eyes from view, but he seems to register your approach.
Another wretched soul for Gothnag, have we?
We want to pass through the forest.
Folk rarely seek passage through Cognog's forest these days. No. They come to cremate the souls of those who've wronged them and condemn them to an eternity of misery. I wouldn't venture into the forest itself. No, sirs, no, I wouldn't. The otherworldly spirits, they haunt the fungal glades, are impervious to mortal weapons, see. There's only one way to defeat them, and it ain't easy.
How do you feed the spirits of the forest?
Well, my ma always said that those otherworldly spirits were poor souls who managed to escape Cuthlog's afterlife, and now wander the forest unable to leave. She told me that in her youth, some of the brave knights or clawed targets needed to hurry through the forest. They smeared their swords with soul moss so that their blades became attuned to the other world. And they cut through the spirits like they were slicing through shroom stems. You know, always keep a clump or two just in case the story was true. Here, you can have some. It'll be fine. The spirits never come this far.
The spirits of the Soul Gardener are impervious to physical attacks, but with this moss, one's weapons will easily cut through their spirit flesh.
The moss often grows on the shells of snails, so if you need more, just try scraping some off of those. Of course, it could be that it's all a load of snail shit. My ma was always fond of her fanciful tales.
Why are those cremated here condemned to misery?
Well, in long times past, in the time of my great-grandpa and grandma, Kothnag was a kind and benevolent soul gardener, he was. Like any soul gardener, he offered to take the souls of the dead into his care. Each soul gardener cultivates their own afterlife in the other world, a special realm where the dead can find peace, and Kothnag's realm was supposed to be a fine place to lay your ancestors to rest. Only sometimes, when my ma was young, something changed. Folks say Klothnog went mad. He turned his afterlife into an accursed place, and would spout some nonsense about revenge on those that wronged him. These days, folks only come to the forest to cremate those that they hate, rogues and villains and the like, because they know they won't find no rest in Klothnogg's garden. In these troubled times, ain't no virtuous soul gardeners left, see, Klothnogg's mad. Aziling disappeared. Coulter said to have fled to the continent. No, those of us still breathe and have to accept we'll face a dark death, with no afterlife waiting for us.
Oh, you mean just like in actual life? Got it.
You be careful out there, alright?
I need like 6 more gold. Okay, you can do damage to a ghost. Just not a lot. Well, that didn't work. 2 negated. Oh, because of defense. Wow, that music, that violin sting. Wow. Severed your ghost arm. Fuck you and your ghost arm. Oh, we're even deeper now. This looks like some Genji Ito shit. Okay, well, it's almost dead now. Oh, I thought something weird was about to happen because of how the music score was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these snails are a reference to Uzumaki. Hardened. Oh, so you have like increased defense then? Okay, it seems pretty weak by itself. Yeah, as long as it has harden on, I'm gonna have a hard time. I have to wait till it gets soft, I guess. Piercing's gone away now. Oh, I think it might be regular now. Last chance. Level up. Yeah. This game and Mate in Abyss need a crossover. What did I just use? I feel stronger already. Wow. Enemies don't drop a lot of money. Well, I guess it probably depends on the type of enemy, right? If something just lives in the forest, it probably doesn't need money. Though this is a destitute land, so I guess I'm not surprised that I guess I'm not surprised that so few have any riches at all. On the road, you meet a fiery scholar from Vise, who asks for your assistance for a particular scientific endeavor, in exchange for a hefty reward, of course. A beast known to Echilna lives in the nearby bog, and the scholar's designs are to catch him and to exhibit him in Claude's menagerie. The scholar has already contrived a plan, but it's a two-man job. One confusing it's an echidna. An echidna with the sound of a horn, while the other must spray the beast with a special alchemical solution. Join the hunt. I don't know what I'm looking at. Lo lives here, Echidna, a colossal monstrous snail of the bog. The beast stretches out to you from the putrid waters. Its shell is studded by arrows, spears, stakes, and broken swords. Is this what gave the monster its name? Follow the plan. Luckily, the saline solution that you spray on the beast, as well as strange musical vibrations of the horn, do their job. Soon, you and the scholar are loading a echidna, now entangled in the net, into the learned man's ornate cart. The scholar bids you his thanks, and soon enough, you part ways. After some time, the local bondsfolk will find a broken cart, and not too far from it, a pitiful skeleton and a checker Gepson. Already dried up traces of slime will be headed into the forest deadfall. I didn't actually make any money from that. Oh, a random battle. You will not breathe easy tonight. Oh, you have weapons in both hands. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Well, I lost my favorite character. That kind of blows. I was just about to have 5 characters, too. Well, actually, she's KO'd, and I don't know if she's dead yet. I won't know if she's dead until after the battle. At least I did some damage. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just killing you altogether. Oh! Ah. Alright, KO'd. I love missing. This went all wrong. Ugh. And I'm all like, oh, I ain't getting any random battles. It's so weird. A head injury, a blow to the senses. Magic is more risky to attempt. Yay! Tozar lives! Characters who are knocked out have a chance of either permanently dying or receiving an injury. Unlike the status effects, injuries cannot be removed by resting. Instead, they must be healed by seeking a doctor and paying a fee. Okay, I won't be making her do any spells. Okay, and I have enough. Assuming... Oh, this one is, different. A noble of minor clad, Dustin is accustomed to a higher standard of living than mere bondsfolk. Skill with a blade, versatile in arcane arts, light-footed, and full of determination. Carries a tatty codex. I wanted the big knight guy. What changes who it is, I wonder? I'm gonna go out and go back in, see if that does anything. Because I really do not need another range fighter right now. An artist, for what little that's worth. I just don't want another spellcaster. Just give me something else. I wonder if this is an intentional jank. Well, I don't know if I call it jank. Aw, oh, damn, you're a little too expensive. As the bondsfolk spent their youth toiling in the fields, skill with a blade and full determination, carries a rusty greatsword and mercenary armor. Oh. That'd be useful. Yep, it costs exactly 1. I guess we're gonna be poor. Kirkaya. Kirkaya, join the party. Whoa, this guy looks cool. A mercenary through and through, Valden is happy to lend you his blade for a share of the loot. Skill with the blade and seasoned in battle. Carries a rusty greatsword and mercenary armor. Okay, formation time. Okay, she's in the back with the militia spear. All the other ones are not that. What's your melee's 10? Yeah, I'm gonna take your great sword. No, that's a regular rusty sword. Sold the shield. Sorry? Am I... This doesn't look like a great sword to me. I'm a little confused. The nice squishy ground. Oi, stop right there. There's a camp for the gloaming git. Step one for further and I'm calling the lads. Alright, alright. Very clever of you now. Get lost before I really lose my temper. Nah. Alright, back into the forest we go. Damn, it's almost 1 a.m. How am I absolutely, positively not surprised? This great sword is a disappointment. I want it to be roaring knight levels of intimidating. Channeling spell hetzes the ground, causing damage over time to any enemy on that spot. Oh wow. Her magic's through the roof. Too bad she has a head injury. Praying to Dagon. Advantage. Okay, I do have a big sword in battle. Huge slash. Double strike? Damn, he's pretty cool. Harden all you want. As soon as you soften up, we're stabbing the shit out of you. Well, at least he did 1 damage. Oh, stabbed you in the head. Ah. Oh. Where am I? Okay. No last chance for you. Finally, some level ups. Level up's a big deal. Wow. I wonder why she has 2, Oh, it's 10, it's probably effectively 10 right now because of the head injury. Something like that. Oh. Perks. Oh, okay. Oh, there's... Yeah, deference is not the same as defense. Okay, we're all at full health. You never know. Damn, this forest is really triggering a tryptophobia. A tripop phobia? I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I think I already... yeah. But it's not the worst. I forgot there was a look around button. Okay, those are just two different snails. I was fairly confused. Oh no, there's a defense stat. No, it's deference. I should have stabbed so I could get advantage. Soldier. Gosh. Yeah, our two frontliners should have the soul moss. Nice. Tis only a scratch. Yeah, that double strike goes so hard. Ha! Advantage, right? I should've got the stab in. Huge slash! You probably don't know this, but I'm a pretty big deal. Damn, I wanted to kill the last two at the same time, but my turn was coming too slow. Wow, almost everyone's at level 2. Such a good ranger. Who's a good ranger? You are. Shaping spell grants harden, which decreases health damage taken. So that's a shortcut. I might be able to get over. I can't campfire here. It's not the difference of too much HP. Hopefully I won't get smeared on the floor. It's a spirit creature though. I have 3 soul moss.
Who be you to defile the sacred grove of Cathlag? The souls that dwell in her sacred afterlife must not be disturbed. Their penance is long and of great import.
Oh, no chance of anything, alright. Probably would have been better if we all had soul moss, but oh, that wasn't a bad amount of damage. I guess you can just get so cracked at being a archer that it doesn't even matter that they're ghosts. It's like, why can Deadshot kill ghosts? It's like, he's just that guy. Can't wait to figure out what that means. Soul moss. Soul soldier. Well, you're done. Well, at least Terra doesn't do any damage. Oh! Oh, hitting you in the head did not do as much as I thought. Finish it! Shears is recovered with no lasting wounds. Wow. Shears is, got the plot armor, huh? Damn, boy. Whoa. The shimmering pool of water has an uncanny quality. Beneath the ripples, you do not see your reflection, but a vast city of resplendent towers. You step into the pool. At first you feel a cold stone beneath your feet, but the floor sags underfoot and suddenly buckles under your weight. You fall through the water and into a searing sky. You are not underwater, but tumbling through the air. When you stop screaming, you notice the towers speeding past you on your descent. They are all floating, some interconnected with walkways, others simply dangling in midair. You plummet in the midst of an impossible flying city, with the ground rushing to meet you. The impact should kill you, but instead you crumple into an abyss of pain. You do not know how long you lie there, but the agony is all-consuming. After fading in and out of consciousness, you gain the composure to stand. There's no doubting it. You are in the other world, by the looks of it. Some sort of afterlife for the local clods. Your only hope is to petition its soul gardener, whoever they are. You are in a small urban square surrounded by grounded towers. A gate leads further into the city. You also notice a small rusted bell among the cobblestone. The bell makes a dull note when you ring it, and emits a faint glow. After that, nothing. As your wits end, you lie back on the floor, finding not the strength to do naught else. You are starving, and your stomach gnaws at you from within. But death never comes. Who knows how long you lie like that until a flash of light, and you are not in the city, but a resplendent palace chamber. A being of surreal beauty floats before you, all eyes, wings, and mouths. You find you cannot look directly at it, for its grandeur is blinding. Ah, my sweet soul, I apologize. The words sing through your mind. I try to grant audience with all the souls I attend in this garden, and there were many who sought my counsel before you. What do you wish to ask me? Why do you torment your souls? A sudden chill emanates from the soul gardener. My sweet soul, do you not remember what was done? Do you not remember that unforgivable act? I will not utter it here. You're the soul gardener here. You've gone rotten. Ah, such malice. I have not heard in some time. My souls, they used to rage at me with such fury, but now they accept their fate with grim resignation. I am pleased to see that passion still blooms within these fields. I seek passage through your forest. Ah, sweet child, did you mean to say? A warm feeling flows through your body. Ah, but you are not of my flock. Your heart still beats. Then I am sorry, child, but you cannot linger in my paradise. You must return to the waking world and continue on your way. When you awake, the doors will be open. Suddenly, you find yourself gasping for air in the shallow pool. Your companions rush to your aid, and when you've caught your breath, you ask them how long you were down there. They look puzzled and reply that it's been 5 minutes at most. You gather your things and depart. The show must go on. Wish I had a fucking healing spell. I was just about to say, is that the end of the demo? We didn't even do everything we could, actually. Be not afraid. Would. Okay, be a little afraid. Yeah, that's entropy. And that's not even the only way to play. You can also, there's 2 other genders, and you can also start as a mage with a codex. I didn't even cast the 2 spells I found. This demo has a decent amount of replay value. The setting is super cool and weird. Yeah, we feel that too. It feels like makes us think of a like a western, like a frontier western. No arm for you. The vibe of the characters they decided to put up here for the money shot is it's very cool. I like being a ragtag group, but I don't think you can have a knight that big, can you? I didn't even get the Matt's party size. Demo Entropy features a unique variation of the opening of the game with streamlined access to stronger weapons and magic, normally available a bit later into the game. Oh. So the game will be even harder. Combat with a spellbook sucks. I can't defeat the boss because I used up all my medical moss by healing the wounds inflicted by my failed spell casting. Well, don't have a whole party of spellcasters, noob. But everyone has their own experiences. And of course, if you really like spellcasting and you went straight to it, yeah, it might be a little disappointing. And I kind of get it in that regard. But it's like balanced. It's a really interesting way to go about it. When it releases in August, it goes into early access. Entropy is a game told in 3 acts. We are playing for each act to unlock a new chunk of the game world to explore. Complete with new towns, quests, dungeons, and characters. Broadly speaking, we plan for each of these acts will constitute a major update in the early access process. The minor updates sprinkled in between. The third and final act will be split into 2 parts, with the final part only accessible with the full launch of the game. Entropy will launch in early access with Act 1 fully playable. This constitutes the Gloaming Isles, which is roughly a quarter of the full game. It contains 2 towns, 3 dungeons, and numerous smaller locations and challenges, with plenty of characters, weapons, armors, and spells to acquire. Alright, well, that's something to look forward to. Mark it on your calendars. August 18th. We'll face entropy.